Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Knights of the Crown Table podcast. My name is Miles, and I'm here with Matt. And
What's going on, Miles?
not much. We've been talking about this for a little while here, and we finally are able to sit down, have a conversation about the team that we've come to love. Um, this isn't the only two that you'll hear. We have a couple of others as well. We have Kyle, David, Jonathan, who couldn't unfortunately be with us tonight, but have contributed in some way. But
Yeah, shout out to them.
yeah, shout out to them for sure. But yeah, we are huge Charlotte FC fans. We met through a group chat, and we have all kind of followed each other for a while, I believe.
Just uh, just felt like starting a podcast, and so it's been a little bit in the making here, but here we are. So finally kicking off the Knights of the Crown Table, not round table, crown table,
That's
baby.
right. That's right. Crown table. Yeah, because don't get us confused with those historical ones. We're the new ones. And yeah, yeah.
So
I've we talking about this too, following the team. We've I mean, pretty much every Charlotte fan's been here since the start. Since of course it's brand new, and I used to be a lot more involved. And I was even followed by Charlotte FC at one point, but no, I didn't do anything bad. I just want to say that because I had an issue where I tweeted pretending to be Ian Rappaport saying that the Panthers fired Matt Rule and people got mad and I got banned for that. So yeah,
so Charlotte kicked you off.
no,
Charlotte
no, no, no.
blocked.
They banned my old account, so I
Oh, okay.
lost everything. I got permanently banned for that. So Charlotte didn't
Oh,
kick me off. Twitter kicked me off, and I've tried to
gotcha.
appeal that many times, and it hasn't worked. But anyway,
Well,
so
you're here. You're here.
yeah, so some announcements we have. You want to go over a couple of these?
Yeah. So news coming out today that apparently we signed a new keeper, Isaac Walker, from the University of Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Um, don't know much, don't know much about Isaac, but looks like looks like it's a depth piece add to to the goalkeeper room since Kalina's struggling with injury. So, anything you know about Mr. Walker, Miles?
No, I seen a statistic that he had a few shutouts. I think it was 7 shutouts, but I'm not too familiar
Yeah,
with
that's
him.
right.
I can't lie, I don't follow a lot of college soccer,
Yeah,
honest. But I mean, hey, hoping for the best. Maybe he will work out for us. But yeah, with the questions
yeah,
around Kalina, it's definitely good to have that.
yeah, for sure. Because Cincinnati's stepped in and done well. Um,
Yeah,
but then we have Marks. So
yeah, and
I
I actually
guess,
think Cisniega did good last week, contrary to the loss. But
yeah, absolutely. Let's see. So Mr. Walker, we have Isaac Walker came in. Derek Jones' birthday was today, so
yeah, happy birthday to him.
happy birthday, Derek. And let's see who else. See Nuno had a birthday March 2nd. All these birthdays, man. Mackenzie Gaines,
Yeah,
looks
and
like also
then
March 2nd. And then the big news earlier, really earlier in the week, right? Well, actually, no, earlier 2 days ago, but um, Enzo Capetti had, I want to say, or is it his first child, Miles? Like baby girl?
I am not 100% sure. It's if he does have a child, they're very young. I'll double check that real quick. But he did have a new one.
So having one, having a 2 year old myself, and seeing Enzo in the what do you call it? He's in the cap and the scrubs, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
That that brings back memories for me sitting in the operating room or whatever you want to call it. Um, so yeah, special moment for him. And
Yeah, and it was their first. It's
I
their baby girl.
he's
Yep.
their first.
Mhm.
Awesome. Congratulations
Mhm.
to the Copetti family. And yeah, I think I believe he's supposed to play. He's coming with the team, right?
Right.
He's
Yeah,
not
he
getting
traveled,
anything.
I believe. So I don't think it delayed anything with him playing. So
That's good. No no what is it? Paternity leave for.
I guess not. Nope. Yeah, you gotta keep on keeping on, right?
Yep. Got to grind it out.
That's right. So it looks like.
And then shout out to Jorge Gonzalez. The Top End 90 is supposed to be having a watch party at Grant Street Pub. So that sounds like a good time.
Oh yeah.
They're supposed to be giving away a signed Carol Swiderski jersey. So
Oh.
hopefully Carol does something good tomorrow night, and whoever gets that jersey can be proud to wear it.
Right. Are you
So
going to this
that's
watch party?
you know what? I don't know yet. Maybe
Maybe.
if it's always maybe like with a kid, basically.
Right.
You never know what's gonna happen. You never know what new thing is gonna pop up. But but yeah, Graham Street Pub. Uh, the event's supposed to start at 7:30, and then I believe kickoff for St. Louis City SC game is 8:30
Yeah,
p.m.
that's right.
So get out there, grab a brew, hang with the Charlotte FC fam. You know, if you go there and you see Top Bin, tell him Matt said 100%. I think he'll know what you mean.
Right. That'd be great. You might just go home with a Carol Swiderski jersey as well,
That would be
signed.
good, man. Love it.
Yeah.
Especially if he goes off. We need him and Coupe to do something.
Right. It would be great. And speaking of, we can transition that into last week's loss to the New England Revolution.
Loss.
Uh, I personally felt like this might have been the worst loss in the history of Charlotte FC.
You
Um,
think so?
it hurt. I feel like this was such like
Definitely
a.
hurts.
I feel like this is twice that we've had this large crowd that have showed up. The fans have showed up, and then just the fan has even not even to get a result, but failed to score a goal.
Yeah.
Um, it's just it hurts. There was so much emotion with this game too. I felt like going
There
into
was
it,
a lot of emotion, right?
right? With it
I
was
mean,
the
on top of
Anton
the yeah,
Walk's dedicated
yeah,
game. It
Antoine.
was the uh, just
They
it
did a
was
nice job with that too.
they did the tifosi tifo. I mispronounce it every time, but it looked great. Um, and the supporter section rocked it out at the start of the game. Um, for sure. I heard that the atmosphere kind of went downhill over time, but that's what I understood from a lot of people saying that it kind of felt dead after a while. But it wasn't the fans' fault. Uh,
Fans, we show out. In Charlotte we show out.
we do.
But I don't know. It's just maybe it was just a mix of you know the whole thing with Anton and um, with the big crowd. Maybe they were I don't know. Maybe they were trying too hard, trying to make a play. Here or there, just maybe overthinking it. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that, Miles? Think kind of the same thing, or
Yeah, I feel like it it was a big moment. Maybe it was just like too much pressure. Maybe um, they just kind of like maybe they were just too big of a moment for them to handle. Um, and like for instance, Copetti talked about wasn't used to the field, even though of course we had the conversation of didn't they just play a couple of preseason matches there? Maybe, and
Yeah,
he scored some goals in those, so I thought he'd be ready for this, but I guess it was different game day. But
yeah. I mean, I guess it's maybe you're just more, it's preseason. And you're maybe more relaxed, and but now it's game day's finally here. Match day one, large, huge crowd. Um, and maybe they just try too hard. Maybe they're, obviously you want to try, put on your best show, try to honor Anton in the performance, and also give the fans something to cheer about. And that's something that this team, you know, we got to get over that somehow to get over that hump of the big moments, because
right,
that's what it comes down to. That's if if you're going into the playoffs, if you're going into a cup final, if there's raucous crowd, that's the time when obviously they know, but you got to deliver. So hopefully, hopefully this team will start to gel and develop chemistry, and we can get over that hump. So I don't know. That's kind of my thoughts.
right. Yeah, I agree with that. There's a lot of hatred, and a lot of negativity that came from this. I mean, they're calling us the attendance FC now. Um,
Attendance FC.
yeah, and I don't know. Did you see what New England Revolution posted after they beat us? The Pop Tart thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They took the Pop Tart and stomped on it.
yeah, they stomped on the Pop Tart,
Yeah, that was
taking
that
a
was
stab at the
savage,
New
man.
Jerseys. Do what?
That was savage. That was
It was
savage.
savage. Yeah, I respect it. I respect it.
But we did, or two just or we did the same thing. I think it was, I want to say when we beat, was it Red Bulls? Charlotte
We
posted
crushed
like a
the can.
smash of Red Bull.
Yeah.
So we're not innocent, but yeah, it's all.
Oh no no no! I am all for the
It's-
smoke. Okay, they can ask for it and they can dish it out as much
I
as
was,
they wish. I like that. I
I
think
was
it's
once the
great.
smoke.
Do what?
I
Sorry, I
was
was
once
cutting
the
you off.
smoke.
Yeah, I want all the smoke, baby. Give me all the smoke. I want all the. That's why I get in arguments on Twitter all the time, and I have had so many people unfollow me for no reason except for me talking. But no, it's I constantly will get in arguments about stuff, but it's
If you
fine.
don't get unfollowed, if you don't get unfollowed, you're not living.
That's right. I've had so many people unfollow me and block me and everything like that. And yeah, like I want all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even block unless they get like personal. But like because that's when I'm like, okay, there's no point in dealing with that person because they're just getting personal with stuff like that. But
Right.
if you want to talk about stuff, I'll talk about all that. But I'll
Cool.
take it all. Bring on any sport. But yeah, I thought that was funny. I mean, of course, it stings because it's my team, but I know that
The loss
revenge,
definitely
revenge. So
definitely stung.
maybe we
Um,
can beat. Maybe we can face them and beat them, and you
and
know, maybe we can beat them in New England later this year if we face them there. I
for
actually
sure,
don't know.
100%. That's what top man. Top man knows what I'm talking about. Well, let's see. Do you want to get into some things that you saw, that we saw, or whatever during or for the New England match?
Yeah, sure. So definitely my biggest critique of any player. I guess we'll start with the bad is Uzwiak. I felt as if he just didn't contribute as much. I've in general the wings kind of felt pretty dead until the substitute of Shinishiki came in. And in my opinion, I thought that we we played scared almost. We kind of had that like
think so.
typical Italian mindset that Latanzio has, and that's the very defensive. And I have to say this, something that really frustrated me is that we left. I think it was three substitutes unused, and that
I believe so.
that's really that kills me because we have some solid players on the bench. Like I don't know why Derek Jones didn't make an appearance, but I felt like there was a couple
Yeah.
of situations that we could have done. Also with our depth at our defenders, I feel like maybe we could have gave somebody a little more time, get some fresh legs on there. Maybe we don't concede a goal in the 89th minute. Maybe,
Right.
but just unfortunate with that. But I'm trying to hold off on Copetti. I will say I feel like he dove and kind of went to the ground too easily, um, many times. I just constantly felt like he was just falling over in any contact, and I get like trying to draw a foul, part of the game, but I feel like you're not gonna get it if you're just falling as much as he does.
Yeah, I wonder how much of that is, you know, I don't know how it is in the in the Argentinian leagues, however you
Mm-hmm.
say it.
Yeah,
But maybe it's different down there. You get touched, you go down. I don't know.
right. I've heard
Um,
that too. That it's a little more like they give that more. So
okay,
might take some time for him to
that's
adjust to that.
that's yeah. Somebody if they didn't already tell him, they should have warned him like, hey, bro,
So it's like, hold
you
on,
ain't
this
getting those calls.
occasional is fine, but like, come on now, it's not every second. Not every time you get touched, because I feel like there was a few times where if he would have stayed up, he would legitimately had a solid chance at um, applying pressure or potentially scoring that goal that we so desperately needed, and the crowd
Yeah,
died for it. Did,
one
did you see the one almost goal when it went off the woodwork? And
that was Vargas header, right?
yeah, and it hit off the goal. So many people got beer showered in the supporter section for
They thought
Charlotte,
they
even though
scored,
we
right?
did not score. Yeah, there was a few people that talked about that like they thought everybody thought that they scored, and of
Hey,
course we didn't.
at least they got to experience a little something.
Right, right, right. You gotta experience the beer shower. I never got to. My season tickets were on the other side, but not. I don't have them anymore, by the way. But um, I never got a beer shower, but maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll get in that supporters section.
Yeah. And you don't have to sit in the supporter section to
Oh no.
be a shower. Because let me tell you, I sat right outside the supporter section. Yeah, we got showered. Yeah, me and my wife.
Yeah,
Right.
but yeah,
But
but yeah. What about you? What were your kind of observations or?
just, I mean, the glaring, it's probably been beat to death. We just have to finish. Just have to finish in the final third. Um, just, I don't know, and I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was just we were trying too hard. Um, but just, we got to finish. We got to finish. If we'd have got, at least one goal, probably would have been a draw, right?
Right.
So, or would have been a draw if we at least got one. But
Right.
that's let me go to let's see. So I have some notes
Mm-hmm.
from David, one of our contributors. Shout out to David. Um, let's see. He was saying, uh, well, my thoughts, just we have to be better in the final third. Um, Definitely don't want to see, Capetti and Swiderski going down, and maybe hopefully coach talked to him. I don't know what they're how that's handled or whatnot, but hopefully he talked to him and just said, hey, stay up, or you could have finished that play. Um, let's see, shout out to David for these notes.
Right.
Um, Back line very mobile, often playing three back with Mora slash Burn making overlapping runs. Westwood covering when Revs countered, and I thought I thought Westwood. I mean, he's basically like plug and play. Like
Right.
he looked good to go to me. So
Yeah, I think he
he
and
looked
Bronico were an outstanding midfield. I can't wait to see them play with
Veronica as
Bender.
well. Yeah, I mean, or Bender. He might have gave us a shot to, from distance. And shout out to Bill Tuiloma as well, because he fired one from way outside the box,
Yeah, I
right?
think that he's
And
amazing.
so yeah, Westwood. I mean, that run that that run that Bronico made. I mean, he just just cutting through. So that was good to see out of him. Hope we see more of that. Um, just need to let's see how many. I'm on MLS or the MLS website right now looking at the
What? Yeah,
stats.
what you looking for?
Let's see. Look at this. So we had 37 crosses,
Mm,
and New England had, let's see, New England had right, 17.
yeah,
We had 30 or 37 crosses, not one goal. We had
yeah,
8 corners. Let's see. We won 63 duels. They had 57. We did win in tackles 13-7.
I think we won possession percentage as well. If I'm not, I think it was around
Possession.
55. It wasn't significant, but
Possession. Let's see. If this is right, we had. If I'm right, this is maybe. No, if I'm right, we have 54.30,
gotcha.
and they have 45.7
Right.
percent possession.
So it was fairly balanced. I mean, we had a slight advantage.
Let's see, we had better passing network or attacking half, passing percentage, better in the final third. I see. It's just like we had better passing in the final third, attacking half, more crosses. We just got to finish. I
Yeah,
mean, it sounds so simple, but
a
that's
lot
what
more
we got to
difficult.
we have to do somehow, some way. Let's see any other stats. Yeah, and um, Bronico, he was fouling, committing fouls a lot, right? And
Yeah, I honestly expected him to get a
like,
card. I don't think he did though. Did he?
I don't think so.
I don't think
I
anyone.
can't remember right offhand.
I don't know if there were any cards during that game. I can check that out, but I don't feel like they were cards. But I did kind of expect him to get something at some point because, to be honest with you, he committed quite a bit of fouls
Yeah, and
there.
then I thought. I thought usually he was like there
Burn
was
got a foul.
I want to say like two times. Like usually I want to say like two times he was like running it like just like ran over the defender from the back. I was like, just kind of it's just needless fouls.
Right.
Um, let me see.
Yeah, Burn got a foul. He got a yellow card, and then
Okay,
the substitutions was Vargason for Uzwiak and then Shinyashiki for Gaines. And
and then we know Vargas he put he put one over, right, or was it
yeah, he
two?
had a couple. Yeah, he put one over. Tui Loma put one over. Westwood did too, I think. Yeah, there was not many um, shots on target, if I'm not mistaken. Um,
I think I might have that game stat real quick. Um, yeah, we had only see, we only have four shots on target. New England have five. We had eight off target. They have four. So I mean, wow, that's
we had the chances, it just didn't have the results.
and then I liked how we pressed New England. Um, I thought that was good pressing.
Yeah,
Um, hopefully that will translate to a turnover and a goal soon. But
yeah,
hopefully we can keep the press up. And St. Louis is probably going to press us um, hard as well because I believe their coach was he an assistant at Red Bulls? Um,
yeah. I was getting ready to say that.
no,
That yeah, that's a actually a really seamless transition because that's St. Louis. Our our new opponent this week. They have a high press, which I think we kind of historically our play style plays pretty decent against. Um, I mean, of course, you got to score goals. We got to figure that out, but to win,
yeah, if we can get in behind, you know, and that's where people might not like it, but Latanzio may start gains again just because of his speed
yeah,
to maybe get in behind the St. Louis back line. But and let's see, another note that I had was just gains, gains crossing the box too short. So yeah, just still we just got to work on the crosses. Getting it up and over that first defender.
right,
It's like weren't we saying that last year?
yeah.
Um,
It's just
all right,
unfortunate.
like too critical, man.
Yeah, and
Um,
sorry, go ahead.
let's see more notes here. All right, by David, going back to his notes that he's saying, everyone mobile, not locked down to a position. Great job covering. Also,
Hmm.
every he said everything going through Westwood, everything.
Yeah, get the ball to
Um,
Westwood.
get the ball to Westy, and then get him that cup of tea.
Right.
You see that? You saw that? Was it a tweet in Charlotte FC? And then the tweet, and then the tea looked like I don't know, it looked like so watered down.
Yeah, yeah,
Get that boy some. I can't say I've ever had proper English tea.
yeah. The proper English tea.
I'm a coffee drinker. Drinking
I,
coffee right now,
oh, there you
and I've got the vintage with the minted patch TTRT's jersey. You all know how that turned out.
go.
But hey, shout out to TT
Right.
or to go for us, right?
Yeah.
Um, he said Ashley Westwood is very handsome.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's a good looking guy.
David, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Wingers playing with their backs to goal often in the final third. What do you think about that comment? Did you see that?
Yeah. So
Mm.
I feel like the Wingers just didn't have a great game at all. Um, I feel like that Vargas and Shinyashiki definitely contributed more than Gaines and Uzwiak. Um, I feel like what the
How have we
purpose
seen?
of what they want to do with Gaines is just, of course, the speed, and the hope is to draw people that way, so the ball goes to the other side, and you can make plays there as well. Just to kind of keep their defense on their back foot. But they didn't play a lot of send it balls. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't try that much. Even though I will say New England had a very their defense played very far back, so it really didn't help us much with that. So it kind of killed that potential game plan going in. Um, and I really wish we would have had someone like a Shinyashiki or somebody that like is really good with like the ball at their feet to contribute and play. But
Right. Yeah, and it's like some of our, or I know Shinya Shiki had one shot. It was like a he didn't get enough on it, but
yeah,
um, and then Vargas, or I believe Vargas heading it off the post, but um, so just keep saying it. Just got to convert the chances. Let's see, Mora. He said, okay, David. Let's see, Mora and Tui Loma, great game. Yeah, I thought Tui Loma did well.
no.
What do you think about Mora
I didn't think it was terrible. I definitely know that that's kind of a thin um, area for us.
position?
Yeah, that particular left back, right? More as the left back. It was
Correct.
fairly. Wait, what? Or was the right back?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
left
all right,
back.
yeah, sorry.
Left back.
But yeah, he was very. I don't know. I just I can't remember for some reason, but one of the forwards for Revolution just was had his number pretty much all day, and he committed some fouls and stuff like that. And he gave him some set pieces, which nothing came of those in particular, but I feel like that could be a really punishing thing in the future. I don't think Moore played terrible though for the circumstances, um,
Right.
but I don't feel like Moore and Tuiloma can be in the same category there. I think Tuiloma was definitely better. Uh, also felt like he was the only one that contributed right there, trying to prevent the goal that we conceded. But
Yeah, on that. Yeah, on the goal by New England, it was how many? See what? I can't remember if we had the video, but I want to say was there like six of our guys, six Charlotte FC players back?
yeah, it was six back,
Um,
and they had three on moving forward, and there was only two Charlotte FC defenders that were actually trying.
so I don't know if it was just by that point just tired or we just lost focus for just a little bit, which is all you need to get scored on.
Right, and
If you lose
Latantio
focus,
actually commented on that preseason is that the team needed to remain focused for the whole game because I remember him saying that actually that was one of the reasons we conceded so much to like some of the lower league teams was that they just kind of lost focus. And looking back now, that kind of seems like a little bit of an omen, but at the time I was like, yeah, we'll figure that out. But I'd
Yeah,
rather
I
make
mean
these
we
mistakes
saw.
now than like towards the end of the season. But
Yeah, I mean we saw it. We saw it last season with seemingly Kalina like falling asleep, and then Zelarayan scored that with the long ball over Kalina,
right,
right? And that was if you fall asleep, you just you get punished. So just we got to keep that focus, keep that intensity all game. Yeah, easy for me to say.
right.
Um, let's see. Also going through these notes, a lot of misconnections in the attacking third. Passes too far, or too late. Yeah.
Right.
So Great Wall of Pablo.
Agree with
Yeah,
that.
Pablo Cisniega, he was good in goal for us. Um, he's stepped in nicely in Kalina's absence. Solid in goal and plays the ball well with his feet. I can attest to that. Also, he
Yep.
does a good job on FIFA. So,
On FIFA, yeah.
huh. Let's see. Enzo did a great job pressuring the Revs back line.
Yeah,
See
he felt pretty
Jaws.
easy, but yeah,
See Jaws or Uzbiak very good tracking back to regain possession. Decision making from Carroll not great.
hmm
And stop me at any one of these if you're thinking of something.
just to add to that
Um,
one, yeah, I agree. I think all the DPS kind of have to step up. Um,
for sure.
Carroll's
100%.
pass was the reason that we conceded. Like,
Oh yeah.
uh, it was a terrible pass. He passed to one player that was surrounded by like five New England Revolution players, and so it was just a terrible pass, poor pass. Put around with
Yeah,
the
we didn't
89th minute
get
team
back
being
really.
lazy. It was a we played terrible for that minute, and then
That's all it
Kessler
takes. Right?
just went in and took advantage of it.
Um, okay, yeah. We talked about Gaines crossing. Let's see, four crosses in first half alone. Definitely need to work on that.
For sure.
Westwood and Capetti are going to be very, very dangerous when they click.
hmm
Um, okay. Miguel Almiron and Joseph Martinez 2.0. Okay, so that's
I could see it.
David coming. David coming with some high praise there.
Yeah.
Um, Set pieces need to be better. 8 corners and hardly a shot. I agree.
Yeah.
And Vargas with two great crosses, a shot on goal, and a header off the post. Needs to start next week.
I'm good with
What do you
that too.
think? Do you think Vargas? Do you think he gets to start over Uzviak?
I think it's worth it. I think that number one, I think that Uzwiak played better previously when he came on as a sub, and maybe kind of play him as a super sub until he can be more consistent. Because unfortunately, I mean, it's not like we're gonna use those subs anyway until the 85th minute. That's another thing about
Oh,
Latanzio I can't stand is his substitutes. I've seen a lot of the times he doesn't even sub until like the 85th minute, and that's I want those 70-minute subs. You know what I'm saying? Those 60-minute,
gotcha.
60, 70-minute subs, like right in there. But
Yeah.
Vargas could get the start this week. I definitely think he played well enough to get at this week. Um, and
You think
usually that
Shinichi?
wasn't great. Do I think Shinishiki will get a start?
Yep.
Um, hmm, maybe. I'm trying to. I would like
Or would
for.
they put? Or would he? Let's see.
I say move up Swiderski and put Mender in. I say
Okay.
put. What I would want to happen is leave Capetti at striker and then put Vargas left wing, right wing. Go ahead and put Swiderski back up there, and then kind of like at a cam position, have like have Bender, and then true
Okay.
midfielders go ahead and put Ashley Westwood and Bronico, and
Okay.
then just we keep the same from back behind like that we've
Back
had,
line.
with Burn, which Burn maybe, because
Oh yeah. Yeah. What about that? I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I like
I don't
we
know
have
because
some like don't Tui Loma and Malanda are I really like them, and I want to
oh
keep
yeah,
that like that
especially
core.
Milan. Yeah. We might it might be really hard to hang on to Milanda because
I'm worried about it. Yeah.
for sure.
Also, I don't
But
know like the Carujo sort of situation right now.
mhm.
I don't know like if he's available.
Yeah, I won't. I want to say timeline is for him to come back maybe in April
Right.
next month. But because he's, as far as I know, as far as I know, he's training with the first team.
Yeah, he
Or not the
needs
first.
that
Excuse
back.
me. He's back in or like back in training.
Right.
Not like
Not hardcore, but just basic.
I don't know if he's training by himself. He was back. He was back with the team. I saw a video. I believe it was Top Ben 90. He was uh, Crujo was Crujo was like running um, with the team, but he looked a little. Um, it was like very it looked gingerly. You know what I mean? So
Right. Yeah. So he's just
I'll
still just
definitely
kind of recovery, but just but he's being a little more physically active. He's not just like not with the team or on the sidelines.
yeah, and I definitely don't want to. You definitely don't want to rush that him back.
Oh, for
You
sure.
want to
Yeah,
make
for
sure.
sure.
You want to make sure that he's 100% to come back because I mean I think Malanda and Tuilama um, did good the first game. So
Uh, Sorry, I was just thinking here. I think we could put in Harrison Awful for more.
true,
I would not be opposed to seeing that. Um, I'm just kind of going down
but
here. Maybe Jalen Lindsay gets some time.
yeah, that's after. I don't think Byrne had a great match. So I don't know.
So Basinski, you know.
Sobaczynski, yeah, we still have him. Um, so it'll be interesting to see if Vargas gets to start. If let's see, I'm watching. I'm watching right back. Does Byrne start again, or does Jalen Lindsay come in for him?
Right. I definitely don't mind seeing changes there to the back, the side backs. You know, like the left back, right back. Um,
Right.
just keep
And
Malanda
does
and I'm fine with this
yeah,
experimentation mid at the start of the season because we definitely need to see what we got and what works best. Maybe even at some point give our first overall pick some play time. You know.
the Hamadi Diop, right?
Yeah, yeah. Might give
Yeah,
him
he
some
might
time.
might be a baptism by fire. Yeah.
Yeah,
Here
like,
you go.
yeah, but
But so yeah, so watching left wing, right back, and say left back. Does Aful come in for Mora?
I hope so. But we'll see. We'll see kind of what they think, or at least we'll see. Yeah, well, hopefully we get some changes there
Yeah.
because we need a couple.
So let's. You want to move to the St. Louis preview?
Yeah, I am good with that because
There you
I
go.
am done with that. I'm ready to throw the New England Revolution game in the trash. Never watch or hear about that game again. Never talk
We
about
moved
it
on.
again. I'm done. Forget about it. But I will tell you, if we lose
Yeah,
this week, I am terrified because both, and I know it's hard to go with like preseason predictions as like a legitimate or hold any weight with those, but neither New England or St. Louis are projected to be like outstanding teams, and to lose if we were to go down and get no points from either one of these games is going to be kind of rough to look at, right? I mean, it's not time to hit the panic button, but
yeah, not after.
I'm a little worried about it, but yeah, that's just kind of overall. But
See, did I see? I can't remember the tweet, but wasn't weren't the Revs like? Didn't somebody project them to?
be the worst.
Nah, like I want to say, didn't they project to finish like fourth or something like that?
I don't know. I can double check see what they got here, but um, season prediction. All right, so here's like this is a season preview. Okay, so some have them 12th. So this is just like predictions of what they'll finish in the East. And 12th, 11th, 7th, 6th, 6th, 11th, 5th, 8th, 12th, 11th, 8th,
Yeah.
7th, ninth.
So, you know, Tom Berger, seventh in the East.
That's
Matt
kind
Doyle,
of,
sixth in the East.
I mean, yeah, I feel a little bit better about that. I thought this was a little lower down. Maybe I was thinking of somebody else, but these are contending with playoff positions, so that doesn't feel as bad. But and this is all
Yeah, so I
NBA.
mean, if they end up being, you know, fifth or sixth, I mean, that's
It definitely feel a lot better about like the overall season, right?
and who knows if they get I know we said we're moving on from that, but yeah, I mean, if they get Gustavo Obeck, sure how
What?
you say his last name.
Oh yeah.
If they get him
Um.
back, the Revs get him back,
Right.
soon or I don't know. I'm not sure if he's coming off an injury or what. But all right, let me shut up about New England.
No, you get yeah. Throw them in the trash. Forget about them until
All
they
right,
come
so
back up.
turning our attention to St. Louis City SC.
Mm-hmm.
That's a mouthful.
It is St. Louis City SC. Saint.
The
It's like that
Lou.
tongue twister. It makes me think of that Sunshine City. Sunshine City. St.
Oh, yeah,
Louis.
yeah.
St. Louis. St. Louis City FC or SC, not FC.
SC, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, the soccer club.
So what? Oh, yeah. Let's look at these. Let's look at these predictions for
So
St. Louis City.
pretty much 14th or 13th. So, and that's last in the West. Because they only have 14, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, so they only have 14. So pretty much everybody has them last place in the West, except for one, two, three, four people
And
of
we know
this.
how
But
and we know
yeah,
how we did last year.
I agree 100%
So
because we were predicted the exact same pretty much. And under the new playoff format, we would be in the playoffs. We would have been in the playoffs if that would have been adopted last year. So, um, And I think we would have actually been in, not even in the play-ins. We would have actually had a spot because I think we finished seventh. No, we didn't. Did we?
I want to say we finished ninth.
Okay, so yeah, we would have been in the play-in last year.
We, so we would have been in the playoff game, right, between eighth and ninth spot,
Right. Yeah.
the
So we would have
play-in
basically
game.
had the play-in game, and I'm not gonna lie, we beat pretty. We beat a lot of teams there at the end. It would have been interesting if we would have made the playoffs because we were really hot at the end of last season. But anyway, um, because we beat Philadelphia 4-0.
I mean, that just shows you,
You get
what can
hot,
happen in MLS first season.
right?
So it's like you can't really overlook anybody.
Yeah, and we have a team that has a DPs that have not been real hot, but I'll tell you, St. Louis, Klaus looked really good. He even got a goal,
Yeah,
the game-winning
yeah,
goal.
he looks good on he looked good on the from what I watched. He's got he's sneaky, like his movement off the ball. I mean, like if you fall asleep, he can just like cut in there. And he had one. I want to say he had snuck in for a header, and the header just went wide.
Right.
Um, and then like, oh man, that the other goal he scored, that was a crazy goal. He just like toe poked it or something like that and went around the keeper.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, he's a problem for sure. So you can't fall asleep uh,
Hmm.
if if we're the if you're Charlotte defense because and another thing too, like he seems like he's strong on the ball.
Hmm.
So he it's like he holds up play. Let's see, where's my notes in here? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Klaus's movement off the ball looked good. Almost had a goal around the 15-minute mark, or from a ball into the box. We need to know where he is at all times. The finishing ability of Klaus. I mean, his goal. I mean, that's what we need out of our DPS. Like we need that type of finishing.
Right. Must be nice to have that.
I mean, that's what we need. So let's see, Austin shots on target versus St. Louis shots on target. Um, can't remember what I was thinking with that note. Let's see, okay, so St. Louis scored off of a corner kick, which Tim Parker, number 26, scored for St. Louis. Who scored off an outswinging corner kick into the box. So watch out for Tim Parker in the box because he went hard and scored a goal for them off a corner kick.
Yep.
Um, let's see, St. Louis looked dangerous with balls into the box.
Mm.
Um, or at times, it says a time. I want to say it should have been at times, right? Let's see, almost scored from a header that came into the box, headed by. I'm not sure if it is his name. Was it Own? Let me look at their lineup.
Let's see. Let me look here.
Sorry for any St. Louis fans. Listen,
Blom,
trying to
maybe
get it right.
Blom. Blom.
Oh, Blom. Okay, that might
Yeah.
have been him.
Yeah.
Blom. And then yeah, and then we got to watch out for Leuven as well. See, he had a pretty good chance on goal from a set piece. um, from outside the box. Pretty pretty good distance around the 45-minute mark. Let's see. So okay, Klaus looks strong and on the ball. Said that. Said that Austin seemed either tired or seemed lazy closing down uh, St. Louis. That's what we can't do, right? We can't fall asleep like we did,
Right.
or seeming like we did. And okay, shut up, New England. Can't seem to stop going back to
No, I mean that's fine. I mean, we did that during the New England, but we also did that in preseason a lot too. Like I said, the Tonzio spoke on that. That's something the team can't fall asleep. We can't afford that. That's how you lose those late matches, and that kind of.
that.
I mean, Austin kind of did that too. I mean, they were up 2-1, and then they had the pass back to their former teammate, which I think, in my mind, I think that's what happened. Is he just like he saw the good dude? He's like, oh yeah, this is my teammate, and passed to him, and then he was open, just him and the keeper, and he scored. Um,
What's up, my guy?
yeah, it's like, how you doing,
Long time
man?
no
It's nice to
see.
see you. He's like, it was hilarious. He's like, so Stroud, how you doing? Gives him the ball, and then boom, he's like, oh shit, I didn't mean to pass to Stroud, and then Stroud scored, and then that, and then just on a counterattack, Klaus got the ball and he was good with it. And he was, if I'm not mistaken, he was like to his right, and then he cut back to his left, and it was a beautiful angled
Yeah,
and ball. It just went in the net and shut the crowd up, and they got that dream first match, and that's something that I thought we had. When
tell me how does it feel?
yeah,
Tell
how's
me
it
how does it
feel?
feel to St. Louis?
Yeah, because we waited for so long. We thought we had that lead in our first match ever
The
on the road.
first the first game, their first game, an away game, they win. And how long did it take us to? Man, I gotta stop being so negative.
I mean, you can't help it, right? I mean, what what have they done for us? No, but I think it was our third
Embarrassing, man.
game we won, right? Against New England, was that right? Or was it longer than that?
Oh, first win of the season or first away win?
Oh God, that took
So yes,
forever. That was at
I believe it was Houston.
yeah at Houston, and that was later in the year. It was almost fall.
So
It
I
took
was at
forever.
the I was at the opener versus Galaxy, which
Yeah.
was like a repeat. New England, or, dude, I cannot stop talking about New England. But
No, I get you.
so 1-1, right, both times,
1-0.
right? But then I went to let's see, I went to the New England game, dope, and then Nashville. That game was awesome.
Right.
So, but yeah, I mean, St. Louis making noise early, so we have a big challenge. Let's see, don't let's see.
Interesting to see how that crowd is because they're going to show up. All right, they've been waiting for this team for a while now too. So this is going to be a big statement, and it's going to see if are we going to be able to, if we can win, right? If we can win, I feel like it's going to make our previous two 1-0 losses at the home openers. It's going to make us forget about it at least for a little bit because
We gotta
winning cures
we
all,
gotta
right?
win because oh for sure
And
we need to
and
get these 3 points.
right,
I mean, I
I
I
just want
mean,
that point.
you know,
To be honest with you,
some people might say a draw is okay. I mean, we got to get something, but if we could win this game, yeah, it would. If we could win this game, I say I want to say convincingly, that would make me feel that would make me feel good.
I agree. I mean, I want
Like
to see that 3-0, 4-0 win on the road. That would just I want to
like
see.
just
And also, by the way, I just seen something of some people that were traveling. from Charlotte to St. Louis, and they said that plane was packed. I don't remember who it was, or I'd give credit to it, but they said that plane was packed with Charlotte FC fans. So
So you know how
hey, we show
you
up,
know
we
how we do.
travel well too. Like I remember. All right, we're gonna talk about New England for a minute. Last year when we were at New England, we were louder than they were. Their fan base. I heard Charlotte. I didn't hear any New England fans. All right, I know we lost to them, but we're talking about fan bases right now. And I could hear Charlotte. I couldn't hear New England. But
There you go. I mean, yeah, it's just we're passionate down here.
we are, man.
Um, so looking back to Austin, St. Louis, I don't know if it was a combination of Austin like thinking like, okay, this is our this is kind of like a warm up game for us. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and St. Louis just you know came out and stunned them. But I don't know if we don't know. We really don't know how good St. Louis is yet.
Right. And this is
Was Austin
polar opposites. They're on the highest of highs, and we're on the lowest of lows right now.
and I'm saying it. They have to avoid the letdown game. You see it in football when a team goes, you know, wins a close wins a close game, and then like the next game,
Hmm.
they might bomb, like just because they maybe it was hard to match the intensity of the previous game
Right.
to get up like they did for you know the previous game like they did for Austin. So I don't know if it's a combination of Austin, not taking them 100% seriously, or that St. Louis is just that good. It's hard to know right now. Only one game in.
Yeah. I'm. I feel like we might get to learn about that quick. How we, how we participate in this week
It's
tomorrow.
coming. So we definitely, I'm kind of, or in a way, glad. Yeah, I mean, it's good that St. Louis did win against Austin because now they should have our full attention.
Right.
We should be locked in on them 100% because Austin was it the Western Conference runner up last year?
Yeah, they were good. We played them too. We lost, but we did play them.
Maybe just 1-0 at home, I believe.
Yeah, it was closer than. I mean, 1-0 loss. Man, I am tired of that scoreline. But
One
yeah,
nil loss.
that it's. I would rather lose with the score anyway. But yeah, I don't want to lose. Period. Okay, but if we're gonna lose, I'd rather score some. Give me something to cheer on. But
For sure.
yeah, but so
Um,
what?
so let's see. Oh, my apologies. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just
Go ahead.
gonna say. I was like, what were you thinking?
Let's see. What are you? Let's jump into. So we've kind of or um we've gone over St. Louis's game with Austin. What what are Miles Buchanan's expectations for the St. Louis match? What do you want to see from the team, from our team, from Charlotte FC?
Right. So I want to start off just going. Like that crowd's going to be into it. There's going to be so much hype, Think of like not near as much of the crowd because they don't have the capacity for it, but just think of the Charlotte the you were there versus Galaxy the first year. The
Yep.
hype was so intense. Everything was just so ready. The world was focusing on that match. Like it was, well, not the world, United States, MLS fans, I should say. It was the focus. It was everybody was ready for this. This is a new team. They're at home. What does the city have to offer to the league? And I'm ready to see us. I want us to go out there. I want us to shut that crowd up quick. All right, I need a goal in the first 15 minutes. I'll say this: if we score in the first 15 minutes, we win that game. I think that we can
Okay.
pile it on, but I think if we can score, I'll give it a little longer, 20 minutes. Okay, if we can score in that
Okay.
first 20 minutes, I say we win that game. It's
We definitely, I think we definitely have to take the crowd out of it.
mm-hmm,
We got to be. I think, I definitely, I think we would be focused, um,
mm-hmm.
for sure. Let's see. You have anything else that so you want us, you want us to come out and then just pressing, like Capetti just going, just pressing out the gate.
Yeah, I mean, I think we need to push them back. To start off for sure. I don't think that. I think we need to, or I could see it that way, or I could see the complete opposite, where we just stay back and wait for counterattacks, because which might be the plan, because that's what they like to do is press, right? And we just let them play their game and think they're doing something, and then just send it balls. Like I could definitely see that be the thing, especially with Latanzio and knowing how he likes to play. We just kind of sit back at first, give them a little bit of time to press, because they're going to be hyped and they're going to be overexcited, and then try to catch them on a counterattack. I definitely could see that. And
That's why
uh,
I think Gaines starts because if we do play the long balls, the send it balls, we need him to run them down.
right, well, maybe they'll put in Vargas left wing, Gaines right wing,
That
mm.
might be it.
And then
Um,
keep it the same. Just put in
yeah.
Vargas.
Um, yeah. I mean, my expectations, like, I definitely want to see it. See, I definitely want to see some progress in the final third, like more shots on target. Um, us just better a better showing in the final third. I don't think we had a good showing on the defensive half. Um, midfield was I don't know what I think about. I mean, midfield seemed to be okay, um, but definitely I want us to. I want to see. Let me see. I'm gonna try to give a prediction here.
All right.
I want at least 2-1 Charlotte win.
Yeah. 2-1 Charlotte
So
wins. Is
that
that your prediction? Is that what you think's happening?
man, it's hard because like I want to have faith in our our attacking players, wingers. Man, all right, ride or die. All right, I'm going 2-1. I'm going 2-1 Charlotte.
All right.
I'm just gonna have faith.
I
I'm just
got
gonna
you.
be a believer.
I'm
I
going to
could
double
say,
down.
are you gonna double down?
I'm going to double down on that face. I'm going to say that this defense has heard all this junk talk and seen all this fan talk on Twitter. I'm going to say that they have seen all this. They have heard it from Latanzio. I don't say we even concede a goal. I don't think we give up a goal. We shut them out in their home opener, and we score three. All right, I say we win 3-0 at St.
You
Louis.
know,
This
today's
is
I
like,
settle.
if we lose this one though, I'm gonna have a big reality check. But I'm saying we win 3-0. All right, we get it figured out on both ends, and hope is restored, and all is right in the kingdom. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, okay. So, are you also then predicting a Copetti hat trick.
No, I'm gonna say that Capati gets one.
Okay.
I'm gonna say. Let me think. I'm gonna say Capati gets one. I'm gonna say Tui Loma gets one too. As a
Okay.
wild card.
Maybe a header off a corner or something.
Yeah, maybe he gets a header off of a corner, or maybe there's like a particular maybe he gets one just like right outside the box. He gets a good hit on a ball because he can definitely play out. He can definitely shoot from outside the box. He had a screamer earlier this week, just kind of
For
went
sure.
wide. And I'm gonna say that the other one, I'm gonna say Vargas gets it right with the perfect angle, and he's gonna hit it in one of the upper 90s. I think he's gonna hit it in that top right. He's gonna hit
Top
it
bin
perfect
90.
this week. Yeah, top bin 90. I'm
All
calling
right,
it.
so you got goals. So 3-0. So Miles saying 3-0 Charlotte FC.
Are you writing this down? Let's see.
Oh, I'm writing it down.
All right,
Oh
good.
yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
I got it, man. I got it.
With
So Miles 3-0 Charlotte FC victory over wait, no. I'll do STL SC.
STL,
No. I'm wrong.
STLC, SC.
STLC SC.
SC. That's too.
Um,
That's a long tag right there. STLC, SC.
so 3-0. Okay, goals by Petty, Dewey Loma, and Vargas.
Yeah, that's
All
my guy.
right, so that's a bold prediction.
Yeah, I'm
That's a
going.
bold prediction. So
Yeah,
you're saying we shut Klaus down.
I say we do it. I say that
All right.
Mwanda, Tuiloma, shut him down, and then Tuiloma's like, "Hey, let me show you how to score," and then boom, goal.
The New Zealand. All right, so all right, if I say 2-1 Charlotte victory. All right. I'm gonna say, or let me say goal by let's I'm gonna say Carroll figures it out. He gets one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say all right, I'm gonna say Swiderski gets one and Copetti gets one.
Solid options.
All right. So
So
you guys heard it here first. So
yeah,
if it's 2-1 or 3-0, you heard it at the crown table. The Knights of the Crown Table, baby.
that's right. So there's Petty. All
So
right. Maybe we'll tweet out on the official Knights of the Crown Table account. We'll get everybody's predictions and stuff and tweet it out in like a graphic or something if you want tomorrow.
just when you thought there what wouldn't be another Charlotte FC podcast, we're here, baby.
Boom, load it up. Yeah,
Hey, look, you gotta have something to listen to on game day.
yeah. Listen, yeah, you got
We're
to
here
listen to
for
us
you.
before you listen to Pepas. Calm,
We're
listen
here.
to the Knights of the Crown Table. We'll upload this so you can have this pregame or happy Monday morning. Probably what's happened and you know 3-0 to Charlotte, Capetti to Loma, and Vargas scored, and you're here to just hear about it in the past. I've already predicted it for you, or maybe Matt got it right.
So
2-1 Swiderski and Capetti. Either way, hopefully 3 points. But I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I love this team, man. I'm excited
for the crown, baby. For the
for the
crown. Yeah.
crown.
Copetti. All right, I'm predicting Copetti scores for his new baby girl. Bam.
That's a good one. Yeah. You think he wears a shirt underneath that is
Oh man.
for her, pulls it up like for me,
He could.
para mi vida. It's like for my girl. My life.
Hey, maybe.
Oh, he
I'm gonna
was.
say I don't know if he wears a shirt, but it'd be cool to well, we've the league is we're all wearing black armbands for hand time, if I'm not
Right.
Um, but no, that's what I'm predicting. Copetti scores one uh, for his new baby,
Yep.
and Swigolski, Carol Swigolski,
Fadolski.
Carol Swigolski finally figures it out, and
Oh,
our attack gets going.
right. I'm
Right,
excited.
man. Please, let's do this, boys. Come on.
Let's get it
So,
done. Let's do it. I'm excited. And if you're going to the game, wear your Carolina kit, the blues. We're wearing the blues tomorrow. So don't forget about
hey,
that.
I'm wearing it right. I'm wearing it right now. I'm
Hey,
wearing it right now.
pre-gaming the day before. Got the,
The
but yeah.
mint with the minted patch, right?
Yeah, with the mint. Yeah. I've got mine. I've not put mine on, the jersey, yet, but I need to do
Yeah,
that.
man,
But
put it on.
yeah, pre-game, remember,
I'm
we
already pre-gaming.
the mighty black and blue. We are from the Carolina. Gotta wear that Carolina kit.
Sangre negra y azul. Oh, let's go.
Let's get it. I'm
Well,
excited. So,
thank you for anybody who's listening,
yeah,
and we're here for you guys.
yeah,
Listen to see if you could listen to us before the game, maybe later tonight. I don't know when this thing might drop,
right.
um, but thank you for anybody who's listening.
For sure. Thank y'all for hanging out with us this long. Be sure to check us out on Twitter.
Sure.
We'll have an account set up. I don't know the at. I'll put it next week. But expect us uh, every either Friday night or Saturday morning for this to go up. But thank you all for listening. And can't wait to see you next week. Let's go, Crown, baby. For the crown.
For the crown, let's go.